more to hear from you what you have prepared for us this afternoon. We pray that you will minister to our souls. Prepare our hearts to hear from you. Use me as your vessel to deliver your message to your children. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. May we have our seats. Kanisa, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Hiyo amen ni kidogo sana. Bwana asifiwe. Asante. Naona tuko sawa mbele za Mungu. Wakati mwingine ambapo tunaenda kusikia neno la Bwana. If there's a visitor in the house, I know we have visitors. My name is Kobia Michubu. Christ is the Savior of my soul. He has kept me well, and I'm grateful for the gift of salvation this day. I'm humbled to be a vessel for the message of God. I'm a member in this church. I always come from very far, from the other side. I come from Kiambu. Here we in Nairobi. I always come from Kiambu County. Huwa napita kanisa mingi sana kwa njia, but because I love this church and feel my heart fulfilled, this is why I love to worship. And I know there are others who also come from very far. My brother Dave, karibu sana. Yeah, Dave has always been part of us, but he's always good also in Maseno. Yeah, it's our sister who has come from Rongai. So, upendo mkubwa sana, tunashukuru. So, the IT person, this thing is behind me, so we're going to read my lips so that we move together, because I will not be able to see. Yeah, our theme today is about discipleship comes first. That is our theme today. Discipleship comes first. And we were given the 4 readings. I believe we were following. I don't have to repeat them again. 3 Sundays ago, we shared the message, or a message was brought to us about discipleship is radical, which I know it's very fresh in our minds. But for the purpose of refreshing our minds, let us remind ourselves what the discipleship is. According to the Oxford Dictionary, a disciple is a person who believes in and follows the teachings of a religious or political leader. The word disciple originated from a Greek word, mathetes, which generally means one who engages in learning through instruction from another. That is a pupil or an apprentice. A disciple has been shown to be someone who follows the teachings, life, and the aim of another until the person becomes like the master. Discipleship in the Christian sense is the process of making someone become like Christ. The disciple of Christ is to become like Christ in everything. And this means me and you, we are disciples of Christ. That's why we are called Christians, because we follow Christ. There are 2 ways of looking at the one first. When we say discipleship comes first, the first one is the sequence. When you count 1, 2, 3, like the Bible standard reader was counting 1, 2, 3, that is the number 1. That is the first one. There is also another way of looking at the one first. Foremost in position, rank, or importance. when you rank, which one comes first in importance? That is the priority. Let's say you have 10,000 and you have 3 complete needs, and that money is exactly enough for one need. You have to pay rent, you have to buy food, and you have to buy clothing. Which one will come first? You got to answer. Yeah? Food. Rent. So, yeah, it depends now from person to person. Kuna mwenyewe anasema afadhali nikae kwa nyumba bila chakula. Na mwingine anasema acha nikule chakula kuliko hii. Kuliko hii. Nguo zitajiongelesha baadaye. So, it is that perspective, that is what we are going to look at today. The ranking, the importance, what should come first. And I want to introduce to you a concept which is called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a psychological theory which was created by an American psychologist by the name of Abraham Maslow. Abraham Maslow gave this theory, which is a motivation theory, which states that 5 categories of human needs, 5 categories of human needs dictate the behavior of people. You can see that pyramid. There are the needs at the bottom, followed by in that sequence upwards. And he said that when one need is met, there is a motivation to go to the next. So the first one is physiological needs. These are biological requirements for human survival. For example, air, food, drink, shelter, clothing, warmth, sleep, etc. And if these needs are not satisfied, the human body cannot function optimally. Maslow considered physiological needs the most important, as all other needs become secondary until these needs are met. If these needs are not met, anything else does not make sense. The second category is safety needs. Safety needs, once an individual's psychological, physiological needs are satisfied, the needs for security and the safety become salient, or they become necessary. People want to experience order, predictability, and control of their lives. Examples include having a family, being in the society, like having schools, business, health care, emotional security, financial security, properties, employment, social welfare, freedom from fear, law and order, and general well-being. So, that is the second category. And the third category is love and the belongingness needs. Once the first two have been fulfilled, we get to the third level of human needs, which is social, and it involves feelings and the belongingness. Social and the feelings of belongingness. Belongingness refers to human emotional need for interpersonal relationships, affiliating, connectedness, and being part of a group. And the examples are belonging to or include friendship, intimacy, trust, and acceptance, receiving and giving affection and love. The fourth category is esteem needs. Esteem deals with the self-worth, accomplishment, and respect. And they divided it into 2 categories. One is esteem for oneself, that is dignity, achievement, mastery, and independence. And then the second category was desire for reputation or respect from others. For example, status and prestige. So they come at the 4th category. The 5th, which is at the top, is what is called self-actualization. This is the highest level in the hierarchy of needs, and it refers to the realization of a person's potential, fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and the peak experiences. Maslow describes this level as the desire to accomplish everything that one can do. When you are at that level, you want basically to do everything that a human being can do. This is why you find the politicians and the celebrities. They want to become the most that one can be. Now, why have I shared this model of hierarchy of needs? It is because in the book of Luke that we read, we saw Jesus struggling with a crowd and different priorities from his. And he is trying to demonstrate what should come first in the life of our believer. That is discipleship. And then Jesus, sometimes the message of Jesus can be a bit hard to understand because he used parables. He spoke in parables. And so, in this scripture we read, we are told that there was a crowd that was traveling with Jesus. And he turned to them and he gave them a very startling message. Jesus had already analyzed their hearts. He knew they were following him for many other reasons, for various needs. There are people who are following him because of various different categories of needs, not because they wanted to be his real followers. And Jesus, being the radical person he was, he didn't want to be fooled by the crowd. He turned to them and addressed them. Because he knew some of the reasons they were following him, some wanted to see miracles. There are those who are maybe at hand. There is a man in town doing miracles. They want to see who is this man turning water into wine, healing people. There are those who are coming to be healed. There are those who are there for curiosity. No, we are told curiosity killed the cat. Yeah? I remember when we were young, go out of our door when we were in primary school. There are times we used to sneak and go. Tuliambiwa kuna mtu kwa kijiji yetu alikuwa anaambia watu mambo yao. Sababu ukiongea tulikuwa tunaambia ukiongea ukani tell you vile ulifanya jana, vile utafanya kesho. Anaweza soma kiganja yako akwambie kama wewe utakuwa successful, kama wewe you are failing in life. So we became very curious as children. Na tunasniki tunaenda huko kusikia hiyo maneno. So that it is a long story. And there are people also who are following Jesus maybe to be fed. Wanisikia kuna mkate na samaki, sina watu wanakula mpaka samaki. So wanasema acha tuende tuone huyo mzee atupatie kakitu. So Jesus was not about to be fooled by the crowd because he knew the kind of person he wanted to be his disciple. Every Sunday, Christians around the world gather to pray and to proclaim Jesus. But one question that came to my mind when I was preparing this message: could all these crowds that we had at the churches be like the crowd that was following Jesus that time? If Jesus were to appear and he would analyze the reason why you came to worship, the reason another person went to another place, could he find the real reason? That is question for you and me to ponder. When an organization advertises for a job, there are minimum requirements that one has to fulfill so that you can get considered for that job. If you don't meet that one, you will not even be interviewed. So Jesus, being a wise recruiter, Jesus is a very wise recruiter, being like a wise employer, he gave them the minimum requirements for someone to be a disciple, somebody who can follow him. Requirement number 1, it is found in verse 26 of Luke, chapter 14. If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, his wife and the children, his brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. That is the requirement number 1. This is the startling message I was talking about. And the crowd must have been shocked. And I know you must also be wondering, how is Jesus saying that you must hate your father, you must hate your mother, you must hate your wife, your children? So did Jesus mean that when you become his disciple, you must start quarreling your family? This is not what he meant. What Jesus was trying to say is that discipleship comes first. In the Maslow's hierarchy of needs that we saw, discipleship should be at the bottom. It comes before anything else. Following Jesus is the first priority. Because if you follow Jesus, he will provide for food. He will provide for shelter. He will provide for the air you are breathing. And all other means as you climb the ladder. Becoming more like Jesus is the first priority. He didn't spare even his whole life to accomplish the mission of his Father. And even for you, when you propagate the gospel of Jesus and the message of truth, Jesus wanted to show you that there will come a time when the life of a believer will be threatened. That is why he said that you hate your own life. If your life is threatened, will you deny Jesus? There is a time, I think, a clip was shared across the social media showing how some leaders, I don't know whether they were leaders of the church or members of the church, pretended to be terrorists. And they entered the church in guns. And they said that anybody who does not denounce Jesus will be shot dead. And like maybe 95 or maybe 99% of the crowd went on one side and they said, we don't know Jesus. Sisi tunamsikiaga tu. Hatumjui. Even they comes to a point like that, will you deny him? Qualification number 2 or requirement number 2 is in verse 33. In the same way, any of you who does not give up everything he has cannot be my disciple. If you are not willing to surrender all you have, sometimes we seem to be so engrossed with possessions, not knowing that they came from somewhere. If we are so concerned about the possessions, we cannot be disciples of Jesus. Salvation and the faith is a very personal affair. It is not a family thing, it is not a community thing, and each and every person will be accountable at the end for their actions. Requirement number 3, in verse 27. Anyone who does not carry his cross and they follow me cannot be my disciple. Did Jesus mean that you have to be carrying your cross, the physical cross, every day with you? Ama utaiweka kwa shingo utaiamisha hapa. Jesus was not talking about that cross. Jesus meant that there are some burdens of life that must be carried. And when you carry these burdens, they should not be an excuse for you not to serve. There are many issues in life. You could be having a strained relationship. You could be having health issues. Najua wengine wetu tunapenda kujitetea sana. Ukiumwa na kichwa kidogo unasema siendi church. You could be having issues in the family, issues in the community, workplace, even differences in the church. Does that stop you from going to church? Does that stop you from being a disciple of Jesus? All those frustrations, they should not make you lose the focus. This week, as I was going through the social media, I saw a very interesting article, and I didn't know who had written it. And I shared it in the church group. I can read it so that we see how sometimes we as believers choose the gospel of convenience, doing things that are convenience. Yet, we are so faithful to our earthly employers, we are so faithful to our earthly entitlements. This message was said like this: whom are we deceiving when, number one, we go to work early, but we come to church late? God is keeping time. We beg our boss when we err, but regret to leave the church whenever there is misunderstanding. God is seeing, is all seeing. We work hard to be promoted at work, but due to the work of God, we delay it. God is not mocked. We pay all our dues in the workplace, but refuse to pay tithe in the church. Spiritual robbers. We buy costly things for our boss to get favor, but we can't even buy food for people or orphans, for poor people or orphans. When we are not going to be in the office, we take permission ahead from our superior, but expect the pastor to pay us a visit when we miss church without notice. We fear and respect our bosses more than God. When we are sick, we manage to get to work, but skip the church at the slightest excuse. We take official query serious, but take rebukes in church with discipline. We tolerate our colleagues in the workplace, but cannot tolerate brethren mistakes. We turn off our phones during official meetings, but we disturb God's studies with different phones ringtones. We can work overtime at work, but complain seriously about the hours spent in the church. This message touched me because this clearly portrays how many Christians behave. And he ends by saying, may God help us. When we look at the book of Philemon that we read, we see Apostle Paul writing to Onesimus. And he is writing while in prison with Timothy. Why are they in prison? And they stolen? And they killed somebody? No. They were in prison for their faith in Jesus. They never stopped preaching. They never stopped preaching. While in prison, they were preaching to the security people in the prison. They were preaching to the other prisoners. They never stopped preaching because they put discipleship first after everything else. And after Jesus had given the requirements of becoming a disciple, he told them, it is up now to you to decide. It is up to you, up to me to decide. And then he gave them a very interesting part of counting the cost. Have you counted the cost to see if you are going to accomplish? Verse 28. I like that verse 14, verse 28, because that is what I do for a living. I help people to estimate costs of their buildings. When you wanted to build a house, I know some of us have built their houses. Will you not see it, plan, and see how many lorries of stones, how many lorries of sand, how many bags of cement, how many pieces of iron sheets you are going to use? We have seen in many places, people begin to build, inafika mahali, inakwama. Na mtu alikuwa laughing stock. The first mistake is person did not count the cost. Either yeye hakujua, ama aliignore, ama akitafuta usaidizi, ama akijifanya anajua. Katika kazi yangu nimeinteract na wengi wamejifanya wanajua. No, for a simple structure you can account for yourself. But when the structure becomes a bit complex, kuna wengine wanajiambia najua. Wakienda wanafika mahali, labda mtu alikuwa amechukua mkopo kwa bank, pesa imeisha. And he was supposed to start paying. Mtu anakuja ananiambia, kuja usaidie, tujue ni ngapi inaweza malizia. Ndio niende nikaongezea kule kwa bank. So, Jesus is giving them this parable. What he is trying to say, laiti ungejua, I wish you knew what it costs to follow me. If you have been following our morning devotions, the other day we shared the cost, the message on the cost of discipleship. And some of the things that we saw, I want to say just one thing that we shared, which was some statistics, which really many people do not have an idea of. According to the statistics from the World Evangelical Encyclopedia, since the death of Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago, 43 million Christians have become martyrs. Over 50% of these were in the last century alone. More than 200 million Christians face persecution each day, 60% of whom are children. Every day, 300 people are killed for their faith in Jesus. Every day. Hata leo siku ikiisha, watu 300 takufa kwa ajili ya their faith in Jesus. And this is what Jesus was saying. I wish you knew what it costs to be my disciple. Are you that Christian or disciple who laid the foundation of faith, but you are struggling to start? Are you that builder who built the house? Now what we see is a foundation. There are no walls, there are no windows, there is no door, there is no roof, there is no finish. That is a question for you to ponder. It is not enough to start. What matters is how you finish. And then Jesus also gave the illustration of a king going to war, Vita. And I could not stop at imagining the war in Ukraine and Russia, the war that has affected the war of the world. And it's like Jesus was speaking to Russia. Because Russia did not prepare well to fight with Ukraine. They thought that it would be a matter of weeks and they will overrun Ukraine, they will capture Ukraine, and they will make it part of Russia. It will be their territory. We are more than 6 months into the war. What we see is that even the areas that Russia had occupied, they are now being pushed back by Ukraine. They seriously underestimated the capacity of the Ukrainians, and they have suffered serious consequences. As a believer, don't always underestimate your enemy, the devil. Don't underestimate what he can do. Sit down, plan well, count the cost of being a disciple. The book of Psalms that we read in chapter 1 emphasizes, blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked. Let me read it. Psalms chapter 1. That is one of the most lovely verses I enjoy reading. Happy are those who reject the advice of evil people, who do not follow the example of sinners, or enjoy those who have no use for God. You know there are people who have no use for God in this world. Instead, they find joy in obeying the law of the Lord, and they stand it day and night. You can finish the rest of the part for yourself. There is a saying that goes, you are a product of your thoughts. What you think, you become. Take care about the company you have. Take care about what you put in your mind, your thought process, because it affects your course of discipleship. If you keep to the law of God, You will be like a tree planted by the streams of water. But the wind will be like the chaff that is blown away. The book of Deuteronomy, as I finish, which we read, has given us choices: life and prosperity, death and destruction. It is for you. Make your choice. So, dear brethren, this message has come to us, and it is a great challenge to all of us as the people who are called disciples of Christ. What do we always put first in our lives? Just to take a moment of reflection and meditation. Kitu gani iko pale mbele kwa priorities zako? What is the place of Jesus in your life? Is it at the bottom of the pyramid, or it is at the periphery, or it doesn't exist? Can you list all the needs that matter in your life? If you list them, what position will Jesus rank in your life? Have you counted the cost of following Jesus? Counting the cost means there will be persecution, there will be suffering here and there, because we are the world, and the world does not want to receive the message of Jesus. I want to give you an assignment. When you go home, just standing, you can go through the book of Acts, or you can even Google how the apostles of Jesus died. And they went all through, they went for the gospel that we are sharing today, for the message of hope we are sharing today. What sacrifice you as an individual, are you willing to make for the gospel to move to the next person? Or you're not bothered at all? We are told salvation is free, but discipleship has a cost. Modern day Christianity is about the gospel of convenience. People want to do things that have no pay, things that have no cost, things that are convenient. May the Lord help us. Jesus finished his message to the crowd. He finished his message to the crowd. He told them, he who has ears, he who has ears, he who has ears, Luke 14:35. He who has ears, you have heard. Jesus has spoken. In the name of God the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. We have some prayers we have to pray for. I request that we please stand. There are prayer items that were brought before us. We all hand them, and even the many prayers, I know each and every person has a prayer need. There is that one thing you want God to do in your life. Pray also to God to make you a faithful disciple. Pray to God to help you to prioritize what matters. So request as we pray, we also say, these brethren and to yourself. Lord Jesus, we thank you this afternoon for the wonderful message you have given unto us. The same message you gave to the many crowds that were following. We pray that, Lord, we may be faithful to you. We have heard. We pray that you may keep this message in our hearts. Help us to be faithful disciples, even in the face of persecution, even in the face of many problems of this world. May we never have an excuse not to do that which matters. Help us, Lord. Behold, Father, their brethren brought their prayer items. Even before they spoke, you knew, Lord, what was in their hearts. We invite your presence. We invite your glory to shine upon them. There are spoken prayers, there are unspoken needs. We commit them to you, Father. Methodist Church, which has been embroiled in disagreements at the top leadership. Lord, we know nothing catches you by surprise. You have seen it all. And we pray that in your mercy, that you may bring this to an end. We pray that, Lord, you may have mercy upon us. Shine your face upon us again. Reveal your glory to us again. We have become a laughing stock. Lord, we pray that you may take this cup from us. We trust, Father, because you have said that when we present our prayers to you in faithfulness and in sincerity of our hearts, you hear us. We have candidates that will be sitting their exams. We commit them to you. Our sister McKenna has a need. She has a ministry she started. We commit it to you, Lord. Help her and meet our heavenly dream and our heavenly aspiration. Our man Ryan has spoken her heart, and there is a need, and she has brought her thanksgiving. May your visitation be upon her. Bless us this, Lord, as we disperse in this service. Bless the week ahead of us and be the Lord.